Man, oh man, what a gorgeous day. Still a little cool. It's probably in the mid 40s, but the sun's shining. It's freaking beautiful. I've got one of my no-name Italian pipes with some Scotty butternut burley going. This I'm really enjoying. I ordered it a while back from Pipes and Cigars.com, and it's really, really good. I got several different things. I got real one tracked for a couple of years where Carter Hall's about all I smoked. I still like it, but it was time for me to get back to expanding my palate. It's good stuff. I'm just sitting here, got a break between clients, and if you notice, I'm sitting in my automobile because unfortunately I cannot smoke in my office, which is probably makes sense, but that doesn't mean I have to like it. But I don't usually get a chance just to sit down and have a whole bowl. Had a cancellation, so I'm like, well, why waste the time? Have a bowl of tobacco. I'm just sort of sitting here pondering several things, just how powerful, I guess that's a way to put it, how powerful our minds are. I work in the mental health field, so really kind of a spiritual / psychological field. I'm a Christian counselor. And as I work with my clients, I realize that really the help that we want and we seek is almost a matter of just changing our perceptions ever so slightly and just setting ourselves in a new direction. And then I see how difficult that is for some folks. And it's almost like we need permission to change who we are. And I kind of hold to the fact that we are kind of responsible to evolve as human beings, as individuals. And that it actually adds to the evolution of the species of what we are. And there's a great struggle among some of the folks I work with anyway, of just comprehending that we can in fact choose how we think. We can choose the thoughts we want to think. We can choose what we're grateful for, and kind of leads up to the fact that here we are, at least in the United States, we're a day away from Thanksgiving. And that's supposed to be one of the days that tweaks our perception a little bit more towards the gratitude and how amazingly blessed we are. And I have to assume that most cultures have something equivalent to that. But I work with some of these young folks, and I was the same way, Kind of makes me grateful to have all this gray in my beard, which I didn't know I had. I haven't had a full beard in a long time. I'm like, good Lord, this thing's all gray. And while I'm not necessarily thankful for the gray, I'm thankful for what it represents. Some mileage on my vehicle that I drive around in, me. And hopefully with that came some wisdom and some insight. But the worries and the concerns that a lot of folks seem to have, and we get so caught up in that, we kind of forget to be grateful. The bulk of humanity, despite what is being put out there and how the negative spin on everything, the bulk of humanity does fairly well. And there's some of us, this country included, that maybe we have more than our fair share. I don't know. It's not really for me to decide. But I kind of think we forget to be grateful and to change and have our perceptions tweaked every once in a while by what we have, and the knowledge that we are an amazing creation that can choose how we decide to think. We can, in fact, control our emotions. Not easily. It takes effort. It takes time. And a lot of people sort of have a negative view of time, and the reality is time is a gift. And it's something that helps us order how we want change to happen in our lives and in our world. And it helps us focus on the important things, especially as you get a little older. I'm turning 55 in a few weeks, so maybe that's why I'm waxing philosophical here. And at 55, I do not consider myself to be an old man, but I'm not deceiving myself that I'm youthful. I'm way past the 50-yard line of this game. It lets me realize that the things I still want to accomplish in my life, I have enough time to do it, but I have to stay focused. And the thoughts that I have that may keep me from attaining those things need to be changed. So anyway, that kind of comes out of the work that I do in helping people change some of their thoughts. Changing the way they think. Having new and stronger beliefs in something more positive. I think I do that fairly well. I know it works. It works in my life and in the life of the people that I work with who choose to be a part of it. And it's difficult, It's one of the sad things for me anyway is to be getting into the part where you really hit the sort of therapeutic part of counseling. And you're about to make a great stride in the right direction, and you can almost see it in people's eyes that they get uncomfortable with the concept of true change, because it is, you're entering into an unknown land. And they sort of have a tendency, not all, a few do, about that time to realize that they don't want to come back anymore. I don't know if it's a matter of it's not happening as quick as they'd like, or if the change is just too scary. I don't know. But anyway, those are my thoughts for today. We are amazing creatures. We can literally form the reality in which we choose to live. And that's one of the things I hope to get across to my clients. We can choose. We have free will. And that is an amazing gift. Anyway, that's all I've got to say. I hope everybody has a wonderful Thanksgiving. And those of you who are not in the United States, I hope you have a wonderful weekend. God bless.